I'm Qui,
And I'm Bri.
and this is
Mommy's Mixes and
Mocktails.
Mocktails. Oh, she did it. Good job.
Hey! Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Mommy's Mixes and Mocktails with Qui and Bri. I'm Qui, short for Keisha. This is my beautiful co-host Bri. Isn't she gorgeous?
Short for Bri.
She said short for Bri. This is Bri, short for Bri. No government names given out. So, today, as you can see, we have this beautiful array of fruit and some liquor, some other stuff. So, before we jump into today's topic, we have to know what it is. Bri, can you tell us what we're talking about?
Let's see what we have here.
In this box, cute. Okay.
So the topic for today is only child syndrome.
Ugh.
And we are going to discuss this topic over the yummy screwdriver. So we're gonna talk about the drink first?
Yes,
Okay.
because you know what you're doing and I do not.
All right. So, fun fact about the screwdriver. Decades ago, American workers were working in the Persian Gulf, and they used to sneak vodka into their orange juices. They're working, so naturally they don't have a spoon. What did they use?
Screwdriver!
Tink, tink, tink.
Okay,
So,
that's cute.
screwdriver is actually a very, very simple drink to make. Really only consists of two ingredients. You've got your orange juice, you've got your vodka, and we might throw a little garnish on there.
All
now,
right.
depending on how spirited you want to be, typically we're only going to do about an ounce and a half of vodka, and then we're going to fill the rest with orange juice. I typically, that's more than than the standard recipe.
Spirited kind.
There we go.
Because, sometimes when you're breastfeeding, you just have to substitute some things. Or if you're just not a heavy drinker, maybe you prefer wine and not the spirit over it, I'll just take this.
So here we have
Much
it.
prettier, but hey, if you can't beat them, kind of join them.
There we go. So I mean, you can still make yours look pretty
And
though
I'll just stir it.
with a flag. A flag is what we call a fruit garnish with an orange and a cherry, and it still makes it look festive, and you get the
You know what?
look like you're doing
What if I
something
wanted a
too.
lime? Could I do that?
You can do that. It's not. I mean, you don't
not
wouldn't
the same.
typically,
I'll
but
just do a cherry then.
boom! Look at that.
I feel included.
Look at that. Cheers to you. There we go. Clink.
So, only child. I'm not an only child, even though I should have been because I'm like the favorite. And I know you have a sister, right? So you're not an only.
So I grew up as an only child.
Dope.
I'll
Talk
say
about it.
that. I'll say that. I do. I've got 4 brothers, 2 sisters, right? But there is a significant amount of years in between us.
Okay.
My youngest sister is about 14 years younger than me. So if you can imagine, I got all of the only kid, everything. The birthdays, the holidays, the attention, all of that. And by the time it was off of me, I didn't really want it anyway. So it worked out.
Okay.
Worked out for me. Wasn't mad at it.
Now, only children, they have like this stigma, right? Of being, selfish, loners,
Yes.
some bratty. But typically, I've seen a lot of only kids just be very quiet and subdued, and I don't really want a lot of loud noise because
I'd say standoffish.
Really?
Standoffish, yeah. Well, I guess, so my daughter, we're twin moms, so that's fun. Twin mom love, yay! My oldest, she's, I guess she was 5 before we had the twins. But I've noticed now that because she was an only child, she was so used to being by herself. So now it is. She's always in her room. She's got her little iPhone 8, so you can't tell her anything. Her phone is better than mine. But it is. It's, it's always in the room to herself, kind of, Mom, I don't want to, or I'm going out with my friends. And, so it's not so much, I feel like she even wants to be involved with the family.
Okay.
It's just like, off doing my own thing.
Now, our oldest, he doesn't act like an oldest. He acts like an only child. And our second born acts like the oldest. I don't know what this dynamic is. It's very atypical because, birth order, they say and means things. But he's the same way.
Okay.
He'll go to, because he has like this swag. He thinks he's like 13 and he's 7.
Your kids are very swaggy.
Okay.
So.
They are pretty swaggy, but I have to like knock his swag down a little bit because it's too much for me sometimes. And he's like, yeah, Mom, I'm about to, I'm going to just go ahead and play basketball. I'm like, pick your voice up. That's number one.
Right.
Pick this little sexy voice up that you have going on because I don't play that. And I don't really like it. He is very much to himself sometimes, unless Daddy's around. And, he's like, oh, I got to go with my dad. But everything is like he has this, I don't know what this thing where he's super important, okay? And it's not, I can't even say it's delusional. It's not delusions of grandeur because grandparents do this. They do this thing where they make your kid feel like he or she is the best and you are awesome and you're everything.
And it's
you're
all about you.
I mean, they don't understand what that does to us at home. But nevertheless, I'm glad he's not an only child because that would be like a monster to handle and deal with. And I don't think I could deal with it. That's why I have all these other subsequent children because I feel like it's boring. Were you bored as the only child?
I was my only friend. So, I mean, when I say my cat was my best friend, no, my cat was really my best friend. I want to say as the only child, I grew up spending a lot of my time in the mirror.
Okay.
Kind of like acting things out to myself and, playing in my hair or talking with my cat. But I was fine with that because that's all I knew.
Okay.
I was completely okay with that. I was absolutely the loner. I was so antisocial. Like I just didn't even want to be bought group activities. No thanks. I felt like I was more mature than the other kids. So that made me stand apart. I felt like I didn't have anything in common with the other kids because I was so used to, kind of doing my own thing. So it was either, music or my video games or my cat or me. Yeah. And I was good with that. I was okay with that. I think though, loners, I don't think that there's anything wrong with being a loner. Like I feel like even now I appreciate my me time. I appreciate quietness. I'm not very like clingy. Oh, I have to be with somebody all the time. Like I think we need people like that in the world.
For balance.
A little balance. Yeah, balance. You need balance there.
And my husband is, he's a loner. Even he was raised as an only child for a significant part of his life. And he wasn't the same as what a stereotypical only kid. You know what I mean? He's not selfish at all. Sometimes I wish you were a little more selfish. It's like, don't give him $5, give me $5. But, he's not, he can always be by himself. Like I call him Mr. Get Lost because I'm the family person. I love to be around people. Oh, people make them laugh, everything. My husband will come in, say hi to everybody. 2 minutes later, you're looking around like, where's Ray?
Right.
And I'm like, he done got lost. This man, I feel like he like slides into the wall or he has like a trap door in places because it's like, it's no way he didn't walk past me again. And I've been here the whole time. But that's how he is. And he
My
knows
type of person.
He totally knows how to keep his space. And
okay.
He sets boundaries where you're not going to intrude on his space. Like if I want to be by myself, that's
dig
fine.
That.
Go ahead.
I dig that.
And I'm like, babe, come on, because we have to. He's like,
no.
And his no means no. I hate that.
Yeah. See that?
Wait a minute. Because in this time that we're in, your no should mean no. Okay?
Absolutely.
Your no. Know your boundaries. So, we're married. So his boundaries are like written in pencil.
They're a little skewed.
I don't really care. And I'm not afraid to say it. I don't really care. His boundaries are in pencil. Other people in pen. But whatever. I'm glad that he's not that stereotypical only kid. And his mother, she raised him in such a way where he's not selfish. Because sometimes you could see, I learned how to be giving from other people. No, he learned directly from his mother. And a lot of his great, great qualities, I feel like he got from her. And what I know about his dad, I'm like, they really made the perfect kid.
Look at that.
They totally made him for me.
Look at that.
I hope he can say the same thing about my parents because he will. Let's just say, 'cause
Yeah.
this is my show.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
To it being what I wanted to be.
All right. So we've got to get out of here, but before we go, we'd love to hear back from you. What are your experiences in being an only child, the loner child? Let us know. So follow us, like us, subscribe to the link.
All those wonderful things. And when you finish doing that, jump on over to MrsMommyUnited.com, okay, because we love for you to be a part of our community. We love moms and kids sometimes when we have to. But, you know, we have to put that on record to say that we love our children and husbands. Was that believable? That was believable.
I feel like it was
you
believable.
Put the thumbs up, so I feel like we're believable.
You get a little tink. Give me a little tink in editing, you know, tink.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We had fun. I'm Qui.
And I'm Bri.
And this is
Mommy's Mixes and Mocktails.
Bye.